Hoja? Ah, it was Crazy-Hydra. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, it's fine. Mini, by the way, recently made it all the way to the OSL round of 8 where he got knocked out by none other than Jangbi, who's gonna win this OSL, I promise you. But yeah, so he made it quite far on his first go. That's quite good. He's gonna be playing against Crazy-Hydra here. Crazy-Hydra, one of KT's Zerg lineup, which was kind of not particularly impressive until the playoffs last season, when they became like ridiculously impressive and basically carried KT to the finals and carried them in the finals. Well, I guess that doesn't make sense because they lost, but yeah, all the Zergs won and then everyone else lost, which is quite funny. Anyway, actually guys, I don't actually care who wins OSL finals as long as Jangbi beats Zero. Like, I love Zero, but I feel like in order to have a good finals, we need Jangbi and not Zero. So yeah, come on, hoping for Jangbi versus Terran finals. And are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Is this like a mistake? Like they have like the score overlay and they just go to the crowd camera shot. What the hell? I'm pretty sure somebody in the studio messed up there. Somebody just dropped the ball. Anyway, it looks like we are on Cloud Kingdom, and I have to change. Actually, wait, I can't change the aspect ratio because I'm on YouTube. Oh god, are we gonna watch it in 4:3? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Esports TV? Man, last week it was Brood War in 16:9, and this week it's StarCraft 2 in 4:3. I don't understand how they can't have like 2 different aspect ratios during one stream. Is it really that hard? Is it actually that hard? Now, I'm actually only being partially facetious because I think it might actually be not as easy as it seems. But is it like, does anybody know if it's actually like ridiculously hard to change your aspect ratio? It can't be that hard, can it? Like what? This is like a professional TV studio. Oh, shout out! Yes! Yeah, baby! Oh man, I don't know who that guy is, but I'm on TV. Oh yeah, E-Fame. E-Fame. Oh baby, yes, yes, that's right. That guy knows what's up. That guy knows what's up. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Tastosis. That's right, Day 9. I don't see you getting shoutouts on Pro League. I don't see people holding up signs that say Day 9. They say Heart Sayle. That's right. That's right. You can suck it. I'm just kidding. I love you, Day 9, but that's okay. Day 9's probably not watching, so yeah, yeah. All right, hold on. Which game is this? I have to like write this down. Gotta screen cap this. All right, Mini vs Crazy-Hydra. Okay, you got it. Woo! All right. So in the meantime. In the meantime, I don't. What's going on right now? Okay, we have a Forge Fast expand. All right, good, good, excellent. I think my Nexus first. 15 Nexus, good. Versus what was probably a 14 pool. It's really irrelevant. It's really irrelevant. You know, the only thing that actually matters is having my name on signs. Anyway, so the pro's gonna see the hatchery's gone down, the Zergling's coming out. It doesn't seem to have blocked the natural hatchery for very long, so that is in fact a failure of a probe. That was like his one mission in life, you know? Like he got the pass, like, you know, you don't need to go mine minerals, you actually get to go and block the Zerg's hatchery, and he just failed at that. So it looks like Shuttle getting a little bit touchy-feely with Calm there. It's all good, it's all good. Calm's probably just like sad because Pulse Girl's no longer on the team, so Shuttle's just there to comfort him, if you know what I mean. In the meantime, This aspect ratio isn't actually bothering me as much as I thought. Maybe I'm just like used to esports TV trolling us or something. I don't know. But either way, it's like both guys in the main have been taken. Chrono boosting out the probes, and the core's gone down. Very, very standard stuff from our Protoss player Mini. And probe's gonna make it back. Nice job pulling back the Zergling there before it gets taken out by the cannon by Crazy-Hydra. Every last little Zergling counts. And looks like both guys have the natural being taken as well. So going for some kind of tech blade here. Mini is not going for any kind of crazy warp gate aggression or something like that. Looks like +1 is on the way as well. And Overlord does see the third gas, but does not see the fourth gas just yet. Probably will send that guy over there to have a look. And wait, what was that? I think that might have just been a Zergling here. It's a little bit hard to tell. The blue lings do kind of just blend in on this purpley ground. What color is this? I guess it's like a purplish ground color, right? Anyway, we do have a Stargate here at the back of the natural. That's a curious placement because that Overlord can kind of just wander over a little bit and see it, but actually it doesn't seem that the Overlord's going to go quite over there. So that Stargate is going to remain hidden for now. But it is only one Stargate, so just going to make a Void Ray, some Phoenixes, do some light harassment here. Nothing too crazy. And doing some Chronos on that Warp Gate. Meanwhile, Stalker looking around for an Overlord that probably is going to come to the main shortly. And looks like the Overlord actually continually poking the front here, kind of just looking for units and stuff, because actually, look at this, there's actually no units. Besides that one cell blocking the choke, there's actually just like nothing at the natural, so he doesn't really see what's going on. First sentry does pop out. Because like he was trying to, I guess, see if there might have been a robo or something there. It is common to kind of place your robo, behind your wall there at the natural, or really just hide any tech there actually. And yeah, as I said, actually there is in fact just a robo going down. Just as I say that, he places the robo there. So good job, me. Pat myself on the back. Man, I'm on the ball today. Getting a shout out on Pro League and getting a robo there. Not only that, by the way, I was playing poker yesterday, like with my colleagues at work. We were playing Friday night poker, and I hit a fucking royal flush. Ace 10 of diamonds pre-flop, man. And I hit the flush on the turn, but then like I rivered the royal flush. It was so sick. It's like the first royal flush I've ever gotten. By the way, he actually skipped the Void Ray. He's going for 3 Phoenix straight away. So that's interesting. I mean, I think you can like kill a queen with 4 Phoenix, but it kind of is a lot easier if you have a Void Ray. Like these 3 Phoenix, he's gonna have to lift that queen a second time. I don't think he's gonna kill it with the first lift. Yes, he has to lift it a second time, which is fine because he has enough energy, and he has killed that actually quite quickly. But there's a Spore Crawler now to help protect his Overlords. And I hope Mini realizes that this isn't Broodor and he can't just like go Corsair DT. He can't do like Phoenix DT. I guess you can, but I haven't really seen anyone do it effectively or that effectively. I've seen it randomly, but only when people are just kind of trolling. Anyway, what am I talking about? Okay, looks like 3 warp gates added in the main, so he's on 4 warp gates plus a robo, and he's gonna get Colossus pretty soon here. So I don't know, he's actually still making Phoenix though. He's going like Phoenix, Colossus plus warp gate units. This is going to be kind of interesting. This is actually going to be, this could be surprisingly effective as well. Well, not surprisingly, but this could be really effective because obviously, if the Zerg makes a bunch of Corruptors, the Phoenix will kind of help against that. But I mean, Phoenix are really kind of terrible against Corruptors though. They don't have the bonus damage, and the Corruptors have nice armor value, which gets applied twice to Phoenix attacks, I'm pretty sure. So even though they'll kind of tank a little bit, Crazy-Hydra can just target down the Colossus and be completely fine. So I'm not really convinced about all of these Phoenix being made, but he has done some good harassment so far. He killed the Queen, he killed a few drones, a few Overlords I believe as well, and he's got the Colossus on the way, and his third base crucially. And interestingly, all this harassment is definitely taking its toll because, wow, he's actually going to get 2 more Queens here. Wow. Nice. Oh, nice transfuse though. He's gonna have to pick it up a second time. I think he's gonna get it, but at least has to stay a little longer. It does take a few more extra shots from the Spore Crawler. Almost went for the combo there, Spore Crawlony. I think that'll be a good compromise, because I can never figure it, you know, I have to keep switching back and forth between colony and crawler. Let's go with spore colonies. Anyway, gonna continue to kill some drones here. Wow, doing actually a very nice job here. 16, is that 16 workers killed? Or no, that's 16 units killed, 5 workers killed, okay. Or actually, wait, no, yes? No? Yes? I don't know, frigging overlays in Korean, no manner. But what I was going to say earlier was, this has also allowed him to get his third base up, just completely for free. Like, his third base is already up and running, and I don't know if this is just like Crazy-Hydra's multitasking is not up to it or something, but he hasn't like Crazy-Hydra could easily just have sent, you know, a small pack of Zerglings over there to at least, you know, check out whether that's up or not. But I don't even know if Crazy-Hydra's aware of this third base being up. He is now getting his fourth base, so he probably knows or at least suspects it. But he's just been able to put on zero pressure at all this game. I mean, his supply is almost even with the Protoss, but it should really be way ahead. Is that 137 supply against 134? Meanwhile, another Warp Gate and a Twilight Council were added in the main base. Oh, is he gonna pick that up? Nah, not gonna bother. Oh man, there's a lot of corruptors though. He's gotta be careful with the Phoenix. A lot of corruptors, but obviously those will not be able to catch the Phoenix. So as long as Mini's paying attention, he can just like zip around and just continue to do some harassment here. Just gotta be slightly more careful not to get caught by those corruptors. Meanwhile, looks like Mini gonna wall in his now ramp there. I like this. Probably wants to add at least one cannon behind there. But that will allow him obviously to focus most of his army on defending his third base and prevent any kind of Ling backstabs and whatnot. But Crazy-Hydra does have his fourth now, so you know, 3 base against 4. Looks like the infestation pit just now finishing up for Crazy-Hydra. Let's see if he goes straight for Hive or if he just adds some infestors first. More Colossus continue to be produced by Mini, who's also thinking about taking his fourth. There's a borrowed Ling there, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. But look at this, Mini seems to be very content to just kind of be a little bit passive, play long game. I mean, having said that, he is going to go put on a little bit of pressure here, but no, he's just going to move back straight away. Oh man, he's got to be careful. These the Colossus are in front. It's a lot of corruptors as well. He's got to be very, very careful. Those corruptors will take down this Colossus so quickly. But there's still an okay amount of ground forces. There's still a lot of Phoenixes, and looks like a lot of spawn crawlers actually being added here by what's his face? Crazy-Hydra. Crazy-Hydra also making a lot of infestors right now, but they've only just started. They will not be in time to help hold this attack. I think he timed them so that his energy upgrade would finish first, so he waited a little bit before making those infestors. His Hive is also on the way, but it looks like he's actually just going to trade bases here. He's going to lose his fourth, but he's going to take out the Protoss' third, and I think this is probably the correct move here, because that Protoss army is a little bit too strong for him to take head on, and he also wants to wait for those infestors. Once the infestors comes out, he can just fungal all day and then bring the roaches back, but actually it looks like his third base is also going to get taken down here. He's not killing the Protoss fast enough. Is he just going to go for a straight up base trade here? I think he might. His roaches are just going to go into the natural here. He is not coming home to defend. This is actually just going to be a complete base trade, and I don't know if this is the best idea for Crazy-Hydra. Actually, he does have a lot of infestors. He's making a lot of spine crawlers in his natural. Is it going to be enough? The spine crawlers, they're not quite up yet. He's making a lot of them. There's 3 Colossus though, and there's the big fungal on the group of units. If he can get all the good fungals off, he will be maybe okay. That's a lot of infestors, but it looks like a Phoenix coming in to pick up the infestors. A big fungal goes off on the Phoenix, but the Phoenix are not important in this engagement. The important thing is the Colossi and the ground units. If he can just stop the ground units, he'll be fine. But it looks like he does stop the ground force and actually brings all the roaches back here. Did not go for the counterattack. Actually brings everything back. But I think that might be bad for Crazy-Hydra though. Unless he can catch the whole army. He catches the army with the roaches. The Colossi are going to go down to the corruptors, but getting a few huge shots off on the roaches. Is it going to be enough? Looks like the roaches backing up. They've killed all the stalkers, and actually Crazy-Hydra just demolishes Mini's ground army. Oh my goodness. Mini now in a ton of trouble. Mini losing all of his Colossi. He's reproduced another Colossi. He's retaking his third base. But I think Mini's in a lot of trouble. I don't think he can hold his third base. There's still a lot of roaches, a lot of corruptors left, and a great move, great decision making by Crazy-Hydra. And actually, it looks like he's going to borrow first, regenerate some of that, some of the health on those roaches. Of course, he did take some big corruptor hits. The thing, and he's also getting his greater spire, but and wow, double expanding to the third and fourth base, just retaking both of those instantly. He knows there's no way that that Mini can attack him. So even if Mini has a nice defensive position, then Crazy-Hydra will just be like, well, let's expand a bunch, you know, get my broodlords out, and well, you will not be able to do anything. I wish he was a little bit more active with those roaches though. I feel like he could have just actually just denied this third once again and killed and you know, forced Mini's ground army back into his natural or something. But instead he's just content to sit back and get, you know, double expand and let Mini retake his third. And I'm not sure if that's the best idea, but I guess we'll see, you know. I mean, the late game Infestor Broodlord is pretty strong, so if Mini wants to go for that, that's fine as well. And actually it looks like his Broodlords are already out. I didn't realize they would be out that quickly. Wow. I just saw the Greatest Spire finishing up, and I was like, well, alright, he's gonna have Broodlords in a bit, and then all of a sudden they were there already. So he's got 6 Broodlords, a number of Infestors. The Phoenix is actually gonna see this army, and if I was Mini, I'd be shitting myself right now, because that's 7 Infestors, a bunch of Roaches underneath to support, and 6 Broodlords overhead. He's only got 3 Colossus and a decent number of Stalkers, but no other supporting units. If he can get a good Blink in there, I mean, even if he gets a good Blink in, he'll just get fungled, and all the Roaches will demolish him. So I don't really know. It looks like he's gonna go run around here. You know, he does have Blink already. Might want to just abuse the immobility of these Broodlords. Maybe go for just another base trade here or something. I don't really think he can take this head on. Well, actually, he does have quite a few Stalkers now, though. That's a lot of Stalkers, and 4 Colossi. It's gonna do a lot of splash damage to the ground. So maybe it's enough. It's really going to come down to the Fungals, most likely. If he can fungal the Stalkers before they can blink in and let all the Broodlings come out, then that'll be good news for him. Looks like he does try to get a fungal. Doesn't quite land that fungal, though. Not the greatest fungals in the world. Nice pullbacks by Mini. Looks like both players. Neither player really wants to commit here. You can kind of see why, but more and more Broodlords being added. I think the longer Mini waits, the bigger the higher the Broodlord count is going to be, and this is bad news for him. Looks like, wow, nice job there though. It looks like instead of committing on the low ground, instead he's going to range the hatchery with the Colossi, but it looks like the Corruptors go in, force the Colossi back, but actually a big mistake there, I think, from Crazy-Hydra, sacrificing a bunch of Corruptors and doesn't even kill one of the Colossi. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but it looks like a counterattack with Roaches into the 4th base expansion of Mini, but it looks like the Protoss army is going to run around, go into the Zerg's 3rd. Where are the Broodlords? Looks like, okay, the Broodlords are here. Oh, a big fungal on the Stalkers here. He might be forced to engage, but there's a big blink in, and it looks like there's not enough supporting units underneath. All the Roaches were sent to counterattack. Can he get the good fungals off the Broodlords? There's still 6 Broodlords left. There are a couple of Spine Crawlers on the bottom, but 4 Corruptors remaining, and we're going to buffer into GG. Oh my god, the Stream Ecology just went to shit. But it looks like all the Stalkers are going to go down here. The Crucial Stalker is going to go down. 5 Broodlords remain. Only the Colossus remain. He's going to try and kill as many drones as possible, but he will lose those Colossus if he stays there, and it looks like Crazy-Hydra has held. Meanwhile, the Roaches and Lynx streaming into the 3rd base. I think Crazy-Hydra might have taken this game. The Protoss down to 70-something supply, 77 supply against the 113 supply of the Zerg. The 3rd base is gone now, and Mini must be running short of money in his main and his natural. His 4th base was lost. His 3rd base is now lost. Broodlords moving across the map. Those Colossus, are they going to get caught? He's got to be a little bit careful, yeah, with those Broodlords without any support. No Infestor support, no Roach support. But it doesn't even matter. The Roaches by themselves are going to clean everything up. Mini looks very, very nervous there, and I mean, I think he knows he's in a pretty rough spot. Looks like, oh no, even 1 Colossus. Is he going to get sniped? No! No vision on the high ground there. Managing to escape onto the high ground barely in time, but now the Broodlords, well actually, is he going to go attack now? Or is he just going to defend his 4th? Because, yeah, Crazy-Hydra looks like he's going to play, you know, just very safely once again, just take his 4th. I think that's a good idea because he doesn't actually have that many Broodlords and Infestors. So if he moves out with just too small of a group of Broodlords and Infestors and just gets blinked on top of, he can just lose everything there. So I think that's probably actually a good decision by him not to get over eager and just to kind of stay back here and defend his 4th. Just use the Roaches to attack because they're a lot more mobile, and even if you lose a bunch of Roaches, it's not the end of the world. Whereas if you lose a bunch of Infestors and Broodlords, it is actually the end of the world for the Zerg. So, meanwhile, it looks like though, you know, Mini on the other hand is being super aggressive with like 6 Stalkers and 3 Colossi. Like that's his entire army right now. I do not agree with this. Because if he just gets fungled right here and the Broodlords are there, like if somehow he gets out of, if you know he makes the wrong call and he just runs up to the Broodlords and it gets fungled, he's just gonna die instantly. He's just gonna lose all those, you know, those 6 Stalkers and the 3 Colossi will just be gone. I think it's very bad for him. And you know, the Stalkers maybe don't mean as much, but those Colossi, you definitely don't want to lose those. And it looks like, oh man, see, he's gonna get fungled. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Now he's gonna lose 3 Colossi for nothing. Oh man, but it looks like no, the fungal doesn't go off the second fungal. No, it gets fungled again. And this is exactly why you should not do that. See, basically just gave 3 Colossi away for free. I think he killed 1 Infestor maybe with them, but that was it. Horrible, horrible move for Mini. And now he's getting invaded by Changelings. Ah, the changelings! Anyway, now there's a pretty good broodlord count. 9 broodlords moving out. They have infestor support, and more importantly, after killing those colossi, Crazy-Hydra knows that he has an opportunity to go attack here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. A few High Templar are out. They're going to try and get some feedbacks on the infestors. Isn't going to be enough, though. Can he feedback all the infestors? It'll be quite crucial. The High Templar are not quite getting into range, and GG! Before even using them, Crazy-Hydra takes game number 1 here. Keeping KT in it. KT, of course, needs to win the StarCraft 2 best of 3 in order to take it to an ace match. Where we may even see Flash come out again. So good job to Crazy-Hydra. Looks like he was in a bit of trouble there in the early game after taking all that damage from the Phoenix, but Mini making some key mistakes and letting Crazy-Hydra come back in the game. KT up 1-0. Now I'm really hungry. I'm gonna make some more toast after this match. I have like 2 slices of bread left, and like that's it.
네, 이걸 통해서 저도 임정현 선수가 원하는 걸 못하겠었고요. 프로 선수가 꽤나 유리했었습니다. 네, 그리고 이제 여기서 무리 한 번만 하지 않았으면 되는데 무리군주 소수의 유혹, 네, 그리고 진균 번식을 약간 과소평가한 것 같은 그런 추적자의 움직임이 나와버리면서 결국 쳤고요.
Protein Clock has apparently found a safe for work bunny girl. Let me know if you see this.
추적자가 상대하면서 했을 텐데 무리군주 좀 무시할 만한 숫자였어요.
This is a troll. Wow, that is creepy. I should have guessed it from the link name. I can never look at Stork the same way again. Or rather, I always